Please don't hate Christmas. あ、イングリッシュにしようかな。これ今イングリッシュ選んだ状態。Input your name, Ori. Water dripping. It's so dark and cold. What is this place? I can't see anything. Stand up.
Self-voicing and Molly, I feel dizzy. Molly, what's on the floor?
ここがメッセージ送りのアイコンがサンタ棒になってるのが面白い。
Molly, is that blood?
ちょっと待って、このさ、音声あんま好きじゃないんだよな、この。
Self-voicing disabled.
Is that blood? Why? Whose blood is this? What the hell is going on? Snap. Why is there a Santa hat here?
You're awake.
あ、喋る。You.
Don't be afraid. I'll take good care of you.
待ってね。ミュージックちょっと下げて。ボイスボリューム上げよう。あれ？これで多分よく聞こえるはず、声が。
I'll protect you. I promise. Go to sleep, my dear.
ああ。さらわれたのかな。なんだろう。オフィスかな。オフィス。そのまんまだ。モリー。あ、女性の主人公だったんだね。モリーは。This place is driving me crazy. I hadn't slept much for several days and with a pair of big dark circles under my eyes.I want to go home, take a hot bath, eat what I want, and play all the games I love.
Oh my god, that dress is cute! I've never seen you wear that before.
Oh yeah! It's for the Christmas trip to Japan. I practically went into debt buying this new wardrobe.
It's totally gonna be so fun! I can't wait! My boyfriend's coming too, but he wanted to fly on a separate plane or something, so he bought his own ticket.
まあ日本来るのはいいよね。円安だからさ、海外から来るとめちゃくちゃ安いよね。日本行ったら安全だしね。まだまだ。
That is so strange. Anyway, see you later.
Why do we seem to live in a different world while working in the same studio? I'd also like to take a vacation if I could. 仕事ない、休みないのこの人。有給残ってないの。Indeed っていう転職サイトがあるんだよね。I have not taken any leave for a long time or gone on any trip for a long time. I'm even thinking of just quitting my job. Message notice. Ah, it's Albert Kraus. He was my childhood friend, although we haven't seen each other for a long time. We've kept in touch. We all grew up in a place called Snowflake Island. 幼馴染なんだね。And Albert's family has managed the Snowflake Island for generations. ああ、すごいね。管理人みたいな立場なのかな？スノーフレークっていう島の。アルバート。I made a cute snowman.It's too cute. 写真ないの写真。Albert, how are you doing? Mori. Well, it's still the same. Nothing special. But I've recently returned to Snowflake Island. 帰ってたんだ、故郷に。Really? Aren't you always out of town? I'm a bit bored anyway, so I'm back.And since my second brother is out of my country, I'm managing Snowflake Island for now. Oh my god. I haven't been back in a long time either. Why don't I take a break too? I immediately wrapped up the work on my hands and asked my boss for a leave of absence. クリスマスだとみんな休暇になるんじゃないの？英語圏って。そういうわけでもないのかな。I haven't had a vacation in 3 years, so I won't be turned down. But then...
Hey, I know you've been really struggling at work and need a break, but as you probably know, many of your colleagues have already taken leave. So,
普通はそうなるわな。
as a producer, you can hold on for just a little longer.
何のスタジオなんだ？ YouTuber スタジオか。まあだとしたら一番年末年始がイベントとかで忙しい時期だから休むのは厳しいだろうね。
I'll make it up to you, I swear. The company really needs you.
I knew it. 多分 Continue to Work にするとこのゲーム終わんじゃないの？セーブしとこう。But I'm sure the study will be in chaos if there was no one to do these jobs. Alright, I get it.
Thank you. You're the best employee we've ever had.
I slowly left my boss's room and looked at my colleagues who are still discussing their holidays plan. Forget it. It's the same every year anyway. That's how I spend my Christmas at work. But end one, workaholic. ノーと言えるようにならないとね。バッドエンド。いや、ある意味これは良かったんじゃないの？まだ何も悲劇が起きてないし。これホラーでしょ？多分。いや、自分の故郷に帰ったら、なんかこいつが、サンタの格好して襲ってくるみたいな話なんじゃない？多分。はい。じゃあ、もう一回やってみるか。ロードして、これをロードして、Leave this place. No, I need to treat myself better. A voice inside keeps telling me to go back. I'm sorry, but I have to resign if you don't let me take this time off.
You're kidding, right?
I mean it. In fact, I just finished writing my notice. Sayonara. Sayonara.
Hey, wait a minute!
Ignoring my boss's shout, I returned to my seat to gather my things. アルバート、日本人なのこの人。I am going back to Snowflake Island too. 衝撃受けてる。For real? Aren't you busy at work? I decided to quit my job. I can't believe I haven't had a vacation in 3 years. なんかね、連覇への最新バージョン、こういうさ、メッセージアプリのこういう文章を表示する機能、標準でついてんだよね。やっぱもう時代だよね。テキストっつったら、こういうスマホでのやり取りも入れていかないと、リアリティがなくなっちゃうよな。I'm afraid I'll go crazy if I stay any longer. Whoa, am I dreaming? I can't wait to see you. Mori, you know what? I'm super duper super happy. Oh wait. Let me ask Mr. Greg to prepare a helicopter to pick you up. 嘘でしょ。とんでもないセレブだな。No, I'm already on that train. What the... Damn it. I can't believe I didn't think of that. I should have charactered the train Charter the train to and from Snowflake Island. Hey, don't waste your money like this. すごいね。金持ちなんだ。神話の領主だから。Why not? I could spend all my money for you. Hey, stop that. Then I'll pick you up at the train station later. Can't wait to meet you. 主人公にベタ惚れなんだね。少女漫画だね。あ、なんかヨーロッパみたいな電車。The scenery outside the window was so dreamy that I couldn't believe I had resigned. What a nice breeze. I regret I didn't let myself go on vacation earlier. 自分も仕事辞めようかな。I have been back for less than 10 years. What has become of Snowflake Island? ただふるさとに帰りたいとは思わないけど。I was originally an orphan, dropped on the shores of Snowflake Island not long after I was born. 孤児だったんだ。Fortunately, a kind couple, my adoptive parents took me home. They used to run a coffee shop on Snowflake Island, but unfortunately they died in an accident when I was in elementary school. After that, I lived with my adoptive parents' relatives, but they suddenly disappeared when I was in high school. そんなことある。At the end, I left Snowflake Island. I hope things haven't changed after all these years. でもさ、親いない方がさ、老後の世話とかしなくていいから楽っちゃ楽だよね。Why didn't I come back earlier? There's still some time before the station. What should I do? あ、これもう上書きしちゃっていいね。Read the train's flyer. Send a message to Albert. フライヤーなんて読んでも仕方なさそうだけど、まあいいや。Is this a promotional leaflet for Snowflake Island? Let me take a look. Snowflake Island is a small island in the north owned by the Krause family, and everything on the island is managed by the Krause family. ジョニー・デップみたいな感じか。ジョニー・デップも確か島買ったよね。Snowflake Island is very welcoming to foreign visitors, and there are a variety of attractions and facilities on the island, so be sure to come and see them. Next page. Snowflake Island's playground. The giant library on Snowflake Island. Krause Mansion on Snowflake Island, close to the public for now. The shopping street on Snowflake Island. いろいろあるんだね、施設が。The urban legend of Snowflake Island. The Christmas butcher who will appear on Christmas Eve. The urban legend that once terrified the residents of Snowflake Island. Legends has it made Matt Killer Butcher dressed in Christmas clothes appears to cut people down on Christmas night. Although it's unknown where the legend has been spread, since there was a murder on the island at Christmas, it's unknown where it has been spread. There was a time when the islanders were afraid to even go out to celebrate Christmas. But that was a long time ago, and now it's just an urban legend used to scare children. なるほどね。クリスマスの夜に現れる殺人鬼伝説があるんだね。スノーフレイクアイランドには。寝るか。もう一回読む？もう読んだでしょ、もう。アルバートにメッセージ送ってみる？ I haven't been back for a long time. I feel so unbelievable. Do you feel the same way? I guess. But I've been away for less time than you, so I feel okay with that. Speaking of which, why do you suddenly want to come back? Because of you. 思わせぶりな。So, you miss me that much? Of course, we haven't seen each other for a long time, and I don't think there's anyone I know on Snowflake Island anymore. Never mind. You have me. That's enough. くりマーク多いなこの人。I will make you a happy vacation, I promise. You don't need to do that. Take a nap. I feel a little tired. Maybe I should take a nap.
I've been waiting for you.
サイレントヒルじゃないんだからさ。サイレントヒルみたいな。あ、クリスマスアイランド来た。スノーフレークアイランドか。Finally! It's like the same as before. I still love this place so much.
Hey!
ん？あ、こいつか。距離感。He hugged me tightly before I could see his face
So
clearly.
good to see you!
Hey, Albert. I haven't noticed he has grown so tall in the photo he sent me before. He became so strong too. Mori?
I missed you so much!
Wait. I pushed away from him slightly.
Huh?
He looked even better in person.
What's the
Closeって
matter?
書いてある。
Didn't you miss me?
It's not that, it's just that I'm not used to seeing you like this.
Like, what?
You've grown so tall, you've become a lot more, well, masculine since the last time I saw you.
Aww. You've gotten even more beautiful too.
I guess your sweet tongue hasn't changed
I
much.
only do that with you.
Got it.
Give me your luggage. I'll carry it for you.
No, it's heavy.
That's all the more reason for me to take it. I'm not the same little brother I used to be.
Look at the smile. It's really waste for him not to be an idol. 普通の乙女ゲーみたいな展開だけど、昔親戚だった男の子がかっこよくイケメンになって成長して迎えに来てくれるみたいな。しかもお金持ちでイケメンっていうね。We arrived at the entrance plaza of Snowflake Island. It wasn't too crowded, but we still saw a lot of tourists around. It's a peak session for Snowflake Island. Shouldn't you be very busy as a temporary island master?
But I cleared my schedule when I heard you were coming.
What about all the work?
Well, most of it's done, and I got the rest of it all assigned to other people.
You're really amazing. Albert has been so good since the old days that almost nothing can get in his way. We obviously haven't seen each other for so long and he still made time for me. He's the only person in the world who's been so good to me.
Did you book a place to stay? Your old house isn't here anymore, you know.
そうなの? I know, I've already booked a room at the hotel. Is that one near the library?
Is that so?
What?
You should have asked me about it first.
What? Why?
Nothing. Before you get settled, I want you to come with me somewhere. I've got a surprise for you.
仕事どうすんだろうね、モリーは。ここでもう一生働くのかな。産業あんのかな。多分観光業でよく、あれなんか和風カフェみたいな。Although it has been a long time, I still know my way around the island very well. Not to mention the place where I used to come most often. Albert, I know this road.
You sure do. Ta-da!
アイスコーヒーって書いてある。The cafe in front of me is my adoptive parents' cafe and it's the same as before as if it's always open. 両親は喫茶店をやってたんだね。Why was it all abandoned on that day?
I had it refurbished. Luckily, there were still photos from when the place was still in business, so I tried to restore it to how it was before.
Ah, the Christmas tree. どこにあるのクリスマスツリー
Yeah.
Oh, I miss this. 両親日本人だったってこと？サンタカフェ。サンタフェ。バーン。Hey, what are you doing? あ、過去の回想なんだね。子供時代の話だ。アルバート。あ、まだ小さいアルバート。He's the little son of a Cloud's family. Why is he crying? What's wrong with you? Why did you kick my Christmas tree?
I hate Christmas!
That doesn't mean you can kick someone else's stuff. I'm gonna tell my mom and dad.
Mom? Dad?
Ben. Ah. Stop it, stop. やりおった。I pushed him to the ground in order to stop him. That's enough. 泣いた。Ah, sorry, does it hurt? I'm sorry, I was just trying to stop you. Oh my god, I make it even worse. Ah, how about I make you some hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate?
アイスコーヒーじゃないの I hope it's okay. It's the only drink I know how to make. そうでしょ Come on, give me your hand. But don't tell my mom and dad. The next day. Ding dong. I'm going to open the door. Huh? Why are you here again?
Here you go.
こいつがね、こいつがこの漁師の息子だとはまだこの時は知らなかったんだろうな。Huh?
For the hot chocolate.
The boy handed me the money without saying a word. I don't need it. Just go. My mom is watching. Didn't I say not to tell my mom and dad? They'll know. 帰れ。He ignored me, slipped me the money, and walked into the shop. Hey.
I have a name, by the way. It's Albert. What's your name?
Mori.
I like that name. Here, drink your hot chocolate.
That's how Albert came to the cafe every day and asked me to make hot chocolate for him. And that's how we became friends. He became cheerful too. そんなことがあったんだね。I was just remembering how we met.
Don't even think about that. I don't want you to remember me that way.
Why, you are so cute. Especially that little face you made when you cried.
No! No!
Do you still hate Christmas as much as you used to be?
Well, Christmas with you isn't the worst.
At least I've got that.
How about you? Do you still like Christmas?
I don't know. でもこの数年間はずっと仕事中毒でクリスマス祝ってなかったんでしょ I guess I've been too busy to celebrate these days. I haven't celebrated Christmas in a long time. I hope it's a bit different this year. Anyways, why did you innovate the cafe?
You've always talked about inheriting the cafe someday. Even though you left Snowflake Island, I figured you might come back one day. I wanted to make sure the cafe was in good hands until then. Do you like it?
My mind went blank. I've just left ahead of my work for many years and it's like a dream. I never thought a bird had prepared me for this. まあそうだよね。だって壊れたさ、もう取り壊されたやつをもう一回再建するってどうなの
Huh? Are you crying? Why are you crying?
あ、急になんか音楽が盛り上がった。No, hey. I was laughing at you being such a crybaby. I guess it made me cry too. My stress burst like a balloon and tears instantly flooded my eyes.
Are you alright? You don't like it? I hope I didn't bring back a bad memory or something.
ちょっと待って。
I swear I didn't mean to.
でもさ、両親高校生の時にさ、行方不明になったんでしょ？死んだわけじゃなくて消えたんでしょ？アルバートが摩擦したんじゃないの？邪魔だからって言って。パパとママになんかバレたら怒られるからみたいなクリスマスツリー蹴ったの？だからもう来ないでって言ったから、パパとママさえいなくなれば、主人公に会えるんじゃないかっていうことで、権力を使って消したんじゃないの？このアルバートが。そういうことなんじゃないの？ I hope I didn't... アルバートセリフか。No, I'm happy. You know, I've been so stressed lately. I haven't had a vacation in a while. I never get enough sleep. The fact that someone thought so much about me, it just made me cry. and seeing the cafe after a long time. I've been thinking about it a lot. I should have come back earlier. I thought no one in the world cared about me anymore. Thank you, Albert. I'm glad you are here for me.
Think nothing of it. I love you, and I'm glad you quit your job. Because now you can inherit the shop. Hey, come on now.
そうでし
No
ょ
crying.
くれんの He touched my hair.
So, will you inherit the
touch me.
shop?
I'll have to think about it. I know it's what I've always wanted to, and I love that you did all this for me, but I just need to think about it.
Of course. Get some rest and enjoy your vacation first.
いや、飲食店はきついよ。働く方もきついけど、経営者も大変だよな。コロナの時は特にね。しかも今、いろいろ値上がりしてるでしょ、原材料が。輸入に頼ってると大変だよな。でもメニューの価格も上げればいいんだけどさ、海外だと給料も上がってるからメニューの価格上げてもお客さんは来るんだろうけど、仮にここが日本だとすると、給料上がってないでしょ。大変だよな、飲食店は。富裕層向けの店にするってんなら話はまた別だけど。
You have plenty of time to think it over. No hurry.
Thank you, Albert.
Come on. Let's go to your hotel.
めちゃくちゃ豪華なホテル。What? It's all full?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but there's nothing I can do.
But I thought there was still a few rooms left when I booked.
I'm awfully sorry, but the website must not have updated in time. Try checking in again later. Once again, I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
トイックみたいな英語喋りやがって。Well, I guess that's the end of that.
Sorry.
Sorry, Mori.
I should have ordered a room for you ahead of time.
No, it's not your fault. But I do still need a place to stay.
Well, if you're okay with it, you could
Wait,
stay at
no,
my
you-
place.
わあ、
You know, it's a huge house. There's tons of room.
すごい。Will that really be okay?
Of course. You could stay however long you want.
Nothing overnight.
Whatever you say. Come on, let's go home.
Albert. At the moment, I completely missed the eye contact between Albert and the hotel staff. ん？二人何か企んでたのか。いやー、予約満杯ですみたいな示し合わせてそういう流れにしたのかな、店員とアルバートの間で。I had forgotten that we had a whole hotel floor for himself. そうだよ。情報が操作されてるんだ。
I'm back.
Young master,
すごい。
welcome back.
執事もいる。
Miss, welcome
蜂は
to
ないけ
you
ど
as
執事が
well.
いる。Mr. Greg. Hello, it's been a long time. It's to see you look as healthy as ever.
Thank you, miss.
Greg, she'll be staying with us for the night. Get her room ready.
As ordered.
執事っぽい喋り方。Are you sure it's not too much trouble for you?
Of course not. In fact, I'd love it if you relied on me more. Like the old days.
Albert.
All right. It's getting late. You must be tired. Hurry up and get some rest in your room. We'll have dinner later.
ねえこれ。Thanks. すごい家だ。After dinner at Albert's house, we slept in our receptive rooms. Phew, this bed is enormous. すごい。The room is so big and the balcony is so luxurious. I came here to play when I was a kid, but I still think his house is over to the top. I remember the forest outside, and now it's all covered in snow. It's chilly. I should close the window. あら、雪を踏む音がするぞ。Is there anyone out there this date? A sense of unease washed over me, and I knew the footsteps were coming from the balcony. I quietly opened the closed curtain, afraid something might appear from the balcony. It's okay. The balcony door is closed tight. リアルだな。背景。However, When I opened the balcony, nothing appeared outside. I couldn't help but breathe a sigh of relief. Could it just be some wild animals? Just as I was about to close the closed curtain, there was something concerning in the snow. It's a Christmas heart. There were also some messy footsteps on the ground. 野生のサンタクロースかな? I would think it was a Santa Claus, like the other kids. It was just a regular place. But this is Snowflake Island. I first thought of the urban legend circulating on Snowflake Island of the Christmas butcher that appears every Christmas month. No way, it's just an urban legend. And what's going on here? Either way, the hat and the footprints look suspicious. However, there's a voice inside my head. Go on, follow it. No way. Knock knock.
Are you asleep?
Yeah. おい、来んなよ。レディの部屋に来るなよ。アルバートに話しかけてるか。I closed the curtain and dashed to the door of my room. As soon as I opened the door, I saw a reassuring face. Albert!
Why's your face so pale? Did something happen?
名前呼んでくれないんだ、しかし。I told Albert about what just happened, but when we opened the curtain again, the hat and the footsteps had disappeared. そうでしょ、消えてんの。Huh? Where did it go? 幻覚だったのか、すべては。
Is your brain seeing things again?
No, I just saw it. It was real.
You're worse than I thought.
わ。
Come with me.
Albert walked out the room, holding my hand.
Here you go.
Hot chocolate?
It's not as good as when you used to make it, but...
乙女ゲームみたいだ。I took the mug and the warmth of the hot chocolate milk reassured me. It tastes good.
Really? I'm glad to hear that. You feel better?
Yes, I feel a lot better now. Maybe you're right. Maybe the stress is just getting to my head. 仕事しすぎ
Poor
なんじゃない
baby. You're so exhausted.
It touched my head.
This really is just like back then. Time hasn't changed too much, has it?
I saw things before.
You said you saw Santa hats, blood, and Santa Claus with a knife. And that was on the nights when you
子
didn't
供の
have
時
bad
にそ
dreams.
れを見た経験があったんだ。Really? I have had strange visions from time to time after the accidental death of my adoptive parents. あ、死んだんだ。And the disappearance of the relatives. なるほどね。親戚が行方不明になって、両親はぶっ殺されたんだね。It's especially bad in the Christmas months. After leaving Snowflake Island and leading a busy life, I gradually forgot about it.
Actually, I thought you would never come back to Snowflake Island. What happened to your adoptive parents?
何だったんだろう
I
ね。
thought it would hurt you too much to see this place again. When you first showed up, I thought maybe it was just my imagination. But I must have been right.
アルバート。
Either way, I'm not about to let you hate this place.
他に登場人物いないしね。ホットチョコレート。指6本ないこの人。1、2、3、4、5。指6本ない
From now on, only remember the good things that happened on Snowflake Island. As the temporary master, I'll gladly help you in any way.
There's no way you can really help me. I miss them so much. I just want them back. I'm scared, Albert. But you will still be my side, even though I'm an emotional mess. Why do you care about me so much? Oh, here I go again. I probably look stupid, right?
You're so silly. Still the same. Inside, you're still the same kind, gentle girl. Rely on me as much as you want. You're the most important person to me.
さあ、ホットチョコレートのさ、湯気が首に当たって熱くないのかな、アルバートは。ここに直でさ、 当たってるからさ、結構暑いと思うんだけどな、蒸気で。まあ外が寒いからいいのかな。ちょうどいいのかもしれないな。I didn't know what this kiss meant and I closed my eyes sleepishly.
Now that you're back, I've got to get this place in order. I'll make sure you have a comfortable stay here. No more sad things, okay?
Come on, don't worry about me, Albert, I'm fine.
It's my job. I'm the owner of this island.
I noticed that his eyes were slightly different than usual.
Alright, you should go to sleep.
Well, I guess I'm a little tired.
Do you want me to carry you to bed?
No need.
Okay, good night.
Good night, Albert.
Gotta get busy tomorrow.
あ、
Did you sleep
鳥
well
の
last
声す
night?
る。I slept pretty good after talking to you.
Oh, really? Then why don't we sleep together tonight?
Huh?
I could talk to you all night.
What are you talking about?
You look so cute when you blush. I'm just kidding.
セクシャルハラスメントじゃないの今
Oops. I've gotta go.
Where to?
I've gotta get some work done. I'll meet back up with you as soon as I can. Why don't you take a walk around the island? Take the whole place back in. But don't have too much fun. Oh, yeah! Goodbye, hug!
忙しいんだね。漁師だからね。
Bye bye.
We were childhood friends, but our distance became strange after I returned. Is it just me, or have I not seen him for too long? I'm afraid I have rather thought about him. No, let's not think too much about it. I need some fresh air now. Where to go? To the graveyard. これ一択か。I'm going to visit my adoptive parents. I bought some hydrangeas that they like from a nearby florist. お墓、日本式のお墓だ。ここ何なの？日本人だったのかな、両親はやっぱり。グレイブヤード。あ、The headstones are really dusty. Is anyone cleaning them regularly? Someone's face come to mind. I placed the flowers I was holding on my adoptive parents' graves. Hey, Mom and Dad, how have you been? I'm sorry I haven't come to see you in such a long time. I hope both of you are doing okay. I brought your favorite flowers, Mom. Hydrangeas. We always used to put them around the cafe. I quit my job. It's really not easy living in the city. It's nice to be home. But it's just different that you are gone. あら。なんかさ、日本の景色とクリスマスを交互に見されるとすごい違和感があるんだけど、まあそういうね、多様性だね。多様性は大事だ。One Christmas. That night, my adoptive parents and I were on our way to celebrate Christmas. あ、過去に戻ったんだ。Come on, Daddy. Can't you tell me what you are getting me for Christmas? Nintendo Switch をくれ。
Hey, it's a secret.
Nintendo Switch をくれ。Hey. But I want to know. Please, Mommy.
No, honey, it's a surprise. By the way, is your little boyfriend coming tonight?
She's been obsessed with that little Claus boy. It's all we hear about.
He's not my boyfriend. あ、クラウスのことか。I'm being serious, he isn't. Ah, my doll. That, my doll fell out. Can you stop the car?
Hold on, let me pull over.
Hey!
あ、
Don't
車に乗っ
walk
てん
out
の。
on your own!
Ah, here it is. Mommy and Daddy, I got there. Bam! 交通事故で死んだのか。As I turned my head with the door, an out-of-control car behind me suddenly crashed into our car. Daddy, Mommy. ひき肉になっちまったのか。I approached the car and the two calling my name. Second before I didn't move a muscle. I tried to wake them up until the ambulance came. But they never responded to me again. That's how I watched my adoptive parents die in front of me. 目の前で死んだのね。
Ah, that's the girl, isn't it? Mr. and Mrs. Huss's adopted daughter.
Isn't it kind of suspicious how she was the only one who survived? I mean, she never even got hurt.
I don't see a single tear on her face.
That's just ominous.
雨降って
You
るか
could
らな。
never convince me to adopt a little creep like her.
My son goes to the same school as her. He told me.
Hasn't anyone ever taught you not to gossip at someone's funeral?
What?
Whose kid is this? I ought to teach you a lesson myself.
Careful. He's from the Claus family.
Sorry.
権力だね。権力が大事だ。
Some people.
The women who had been talking so much immediately bowed their heads and dared not to speak. Albert walked right up to the stone chair without even looking at them.
Hey,
Molly, Albert. これ焼き芋に見えてきたな。だんだん焼き芋、骨付き肉半分食べた後の骨付き肉に見えてきたな。I looked at him and wanted to thank him for speaking for me, but I couldn't speak a word. He sat beside me.
would you like some hot chocolate?
雨降ってるでしょ。雨水入っちゃうでしょ。He pulled a cup out of nowhere.
This is my first time making it, so I hope it's good.
チョコレート持ってきたのここまで。作ったやつ。I took a sip. A wave of warmth entered my body, awakening it in an instant. Sob. I cried again.
Greg, give me the umbrella and leave us alone.
Young master, you'll catch a cold if you sit out here too long.
I don't care. Can't you see? I have to stay here with her.
I see. We'll be waiting for you in the car.
I was drinking hot chocolate and crying. I don't know how long I cried, except that the funeral guests had all left, but Albert was still sitting beside me. He kept holding my cold hand. I still remember what he said.
Please don't cry. It's Christmas. This is your favorite holiday, and you deserve to be smiling.
クリスマスに両親死んだんだ。
I'll always be here for you.
でもその日のうちに葬儀が行われたわけじゃないんでは。Why is the memory so vivid after coming to Snowflake Island? That's why I've been afraid to come back. I forget something very important too. But I know, once I remember, I can't go back. 何か忘れてるのかまだ。Molly, Albert, aren't you busy at work? Are you crying? What are you talking about? I am not a crybaby.
Liar.
ストーカーだよこの人。
Look who's crying again.
What are you doing here?
Greg told me that you asked him where you could get hydrangeas on the island. It didn't take much else to figure out you'd be here.
He placed the hydrangea in front of the
It's
grave.
been a long time, Mrs. Huss and Mr. Huss.
Shouldn't you be busy working?
You're the one who came down here without telling me. Don't you think they want to talk to their future son-in-law?
Son-in-law. Since when have I been planning to marry you? Molly. Albert reached out to wipe away my tears.
I just came here to make sure you don't cry alone. I'll keep you company. We'll face whatever it is you're facing together. Take your time.
My heart beating uncontrollably. Why is he always so gentle with me? This just keeps happening again and again, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. I'm glad you still remember some things.
The hot chocolate you made back then was so bad it's impossible to forget.
Ouch!
誰が作って同じじゃないのホットチョコレートって。違いが出るのかな。だってさ、チョコレートで入れて溶かすだけでしょ、ホットチョコレートって。なんかあるのかな、秘密のレシピが。You've definitely improved.
Well, why don't you inherit the cafe? And everyone can taste your hot chocolate. Or just marry me and fill me full of hot chocolate every day.
俺はちょっと糖尿病になっちゃうな、毎日。We are at the cemetery.
Well, I'm not joking.
Albert went back in a hurry because of work. You don't really need to come. Although I am a little happy. Thanks to him, I'm not drawing in sad memories. There's still time. Where should I go? 一択 to the shopping street. It's been a while since I've been back, so what was the shopping street become? Most of the shops are still intact except for the newly registered shops. That's great. It's the same as before. いつでもあなたのそばに。どこ日本語入ってんだろうね。甘いちご。抹茶もなか。120円。表示も円表示だよ。どういうことなんだろう。これ日本の領地なの？いや、日本人の観光客が多いから、日本語表記化してあるんじゃないの？どこら辺にあるんだろうね。クリスマスアイランド。もしかして北方領土なのかな？ロシアと日本の間にある島なのかな？そうだとすると、旅行で気軽に行けるような場所ではないよな。政治的に。不思議な島だな。I walked into the grocery store I used to go when I was a kid to buy a coffee beans for my parents. この店でコーヒー豆買ってたの。どう見てもコンビニだけどな。コンビニで買ったコーヒー豆でもお店で出してたってこと。セブンイレブンのコーヒー豆をさ、買ってきてそのままお店で出すみたいなことなの。確かに美味しいよ。セブンイレブンのコーヒーは。あれ豆でひいてるからね。豆をさ、ちゃんとコーヒーマシンに入れて、フィルター使ってこして、コーヒー出してるから美味しいんだよね。やっぱり匂いがいいんだよね。それをお店で出すっていうのはちょっとどうかと思うけど。喫茶店で。だったら100円でセブンイレブンでコーヒー買った方がいいしな。Mrs. Moon still not here? Welcome.
Ah, look who it is.
Mr. Moon, Mrs.
It's been a long
Moon.
time. You've grown up so much.
And you're still as young as ever.
You are so sweet. Is your city life going well?
I just quit my job. The city life doesn't really suit me.
So you're coming back to run the cafe?
How did you know?
Oh no, I guessed. After all, when you were a kid, you always said you wanted to run a cafe like your parents.
Oh. By the way, Mrs. Moon, have you heard from my aunt and uncle? A few years ago, they suddenly disappeared and I thought they had gone into the city. But the entire time I was there, I never saw them anywhere.
Why do you bother trying to find them?
そうそう、おじさんとおばさんどこ行っちゃったの？
You know how they treated you. I mean, they practically abandoned you.
I know, but they are my adoptive relatives, my only relatives. Anyways, have you heard anything about them?
I don't think so.
高校生の頃に亡くなっちゃったんだっけ？ Why is she acting a little weird? She's got the twinkle in her eye. なんか隠してる。
But don't worry about it. Just forget about them for now, okay?
If you say so.
I need to pick up my son from school. Do you mind if we get back to this later? Oh, and if you decide to inherit the cafe,
もう
I
話が
promise
行き
I'll
渡って
stop
んの。
by every day.
Alright. See you later, Mrs. Moon. コーヒー豆でもここで買ってんでしょ。これ買ってる豆お店で出されて毎日それ飲みに行くっていうのもなんか不思議な。お金の行き来がさ。だってさ、お店で豆買うんだよ、まず。主人公がね。で、それを喫茶店に持ってってコーヒー豆ひいてコーヒー出すんだよ。そしたら、さっきのお店のオーナー、ミセスムーンが喫茶店来てお金出してコーヒー買うんだよ。そうすると何が起きてるかっていうとさ、お金が行ったり来たりし続けるだけで、利益ゼロだよね。よく考えると。不思議だな。I stepped out of the grocery store, puzzled by Mrs. Moon's reaction. Why is she acting like she knew I was coming back? She gets frustrated when I talk about my aunt and uncle. What is going on? There's still time. Where should I go? To the school. It's been a while since I've been back. Let's visit my Alma Mater. Alma Mater って何？学校に来た。It was about time for the students to leave. As Christmas break is approaching, students are excitedly discussing their holidays plans. Ah, they look happy. I used to go to the same school as Albert and he used to hang around me after school. Since my aunt and uncle, who care for me, don't like me very much, I go to Albert's house after school to do my homework and play games to avoid them. It wasn't until one Christmas when my aunt and uncle suddenly disappeared that I decided to stay and live in the city, and Albert went to study abroad. In that case, we spent almost a daily together on the island. Silly girl. Ah, why am I suddenly remembering what happened last night? I stood there like a fool red-faced. あら、立ち絵が久しぶりに来た新しい人の。シャロン。誰？同級生だった人かな？同級生で学校の先生になったんじゃない？ Someone stood before me. It's my old classmate, Sharon. Sharon?
It's been a long time. When did you get back?
I just got back yesterday. I didn't even know you were a teacher here.
Yup. I haven't seen you in forever. You've gotten prettier. The city did wonders for you.
お世辞ってきた。And you are as cute as ever. お世辞を返す。これが礼儀ってもんだね。By the way, are you and Paul still seeing each other?
Paul? Oh, yeah. You don't know. I broke up with him. I don't even know where he is now.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine. Hey, are you free tomorrow night? Maybe we could catch up with some old classmates of ours? They're still here on the island, you know.
地元友達ってやつか。You think they want to?
Of course! Everyone's been dying to see you.
そうでしょ。Really? Well, yeah.
Great! I'll see you tomorrow night then. I'll send you a message with the address when I get home.
同窓会か。Okay, see you then. I'm so happy that someone still remembers me after so many years away. It's good to be back. Maybe I should ask Albert too. He used to go to the same school.
Welcome back.
同窓会とか行ったことないな、一回も。Ah, you don't need to hug me every time we see each other. My heart is beating too fast.
Sorry.
Albert let go in disappointment and I could see his dog ears drop. He looks like a big puppy. Anyways, guess who I met at the school today? I was so excited to tell Albert about my day. I thought he would smile and he happy for me like usual. But as soon as he finished listening, he gave a stony expression.
Don't go.
Huh?
I said don't go to that classmate get-together.
何か悪い思い出があるんじゃないのかな。もしかしていじめられてたけどその時の辛い記憶を忘れてるだけだか。そういうオチかな。I haven't seen Sharon and the rest of them in years.
I don't want you to go. They're not nice people.
そうなの。Since when have you been in charge of what I do? That's my friends and I'm going to see them.
No.
And how do you know all about this anyways? I didn't say that.
Am I not good enough for you?
What?
Sometimes I just want to lock you up.
やばい。束縛が強い。He approached me, but with a different aura than usual.
I could keep you there forever and I'd be the only one with the key. No one would find you. And then, you'd be all mine.
He held out his hand to me. やばいよ。アルバートがメンヘラになっちゃったよ。逃げようか。I stepped back and Albert was surprised by this. The outstretched hand stopped in mid-air, then slowly dropped.
You know, I'm just kidding, right? Sorry, I'm just...
Albert, you are scaring me.
Do whatever you want. I don't care. Just don't stay out too late.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Have fun,
Have fun
tomorrow.
tomorrow. Good night.
Good night. Back to the usual Albert. What just happened to him? Why doesn't he like the old classmates? What happened between them? 権力者だからいじめられてたのかな、アルバートは。Like next day, Albert woke up and ate breakfast with me as if nothing had happened yesterday. Then he went to work alone again. 7 p.m. おしゃれなバー。I followed the address Sharon gave me and arrived at the restaurant.
Hey, this way!
Sharon waved warmly at me as soon as she saw me, and some familiar faces were sitting next to me. In fact, I've been concerned about Albert's words since yesterday, fearing that there might be some danger, as he said. But I was relieved to see they were all old classmates I knew. Albert was too worried.
How's life in the city been?
Yes! Come on, we've been dying to hear from you!
Okay. I'll tell you all about it. It was like going back to school. I had a great time talking to everyone. I didn't notice how Sharon looking at me. I totally thought you guys had forgotten all about me. I can't thank you enough for asking me out to dinner.
How could we forget about you? You were our best friend.
Of course! We all missed you so much when you left.
It's impossible to forget someone like you after everything that's happened.
何が起きたんだ？わ？
You know.
やばい。Why can't I see well all of a sudden? My head is heavy. 盛られたかな、薬を。Why is everyone looking at me? Who are those boys coming in outside? ブラン。あら。Water dripping. さらわれた。It's cold. Where am I?
Good morning.
Sharon? I slowly opened my eyes and saw Sharon sitting not far away. Where am I? I was awakened by the surroundings. It was a basement-like room without a window, with only a intermittently flickering light bulb hanging in the middle. Why am I here? I can't move. I realized that my limbs were tied up. What's happening? Sharon, what's going on?
Oh, you're still naive as ever.
Did you do this? I realized that there were two big men standing behind Sharon. Where is everyone else?
They all went home. You didn't really think that any of our old classmates actually liked you, right?
But we were having a good time, I remember.
Oh, I'm laughing my ass off. Looks like we all did a pretty convincing job.
Of course, I did have to pay them to pull it off. Those bitches run on money.
My mind is in a state of confusion. Why are you doing this?
For revenge, of course.
何があったの過去に。Revenge?
You know it's your fault that Paul walked away from me.
あ
He was everything.
あ、別れ
I
たっ
was
つってた。
totally ruined.
あ、まだ気にしてたんだ。Didn't you say you broke up with him?
Break up. Why in the world would I do that? And the nerve of you to bring him up yesterday.
I don't understand. I didn't do anything.
Shut up! Paul was kicked off this fucking island back when you pulled your little "oh no, he's bullying me" stunt. For all we know, he's dead!
え、
And it's not just Paul. It's a lot of people. Anyone who even comes near you gets screwed over in the end.
ああ、そういうことか。Wait a minute. What are you talking about? I don't even remember being bullied.
Of course! You guardian knight, Albert Claus.
アルバートがこっそり陰ながら消してたのか。主人公の敵を。Did you say Albert?
You were just a poor orphan. But then you got knocked up by Claus's little son, and now you act like you're the fucking queen.
You are orphan? Is that how you've always seen me?
Is that really a question? The fact that you think anyone would want to be friends with you is amazing. Everyone at school knew that you were the only one who survived that traffic accident. Even your parents couldn't survive the curse. You're like the plague. You spread and infect everyone. So now, I'm doing the heroic thing and stopping it.
You're insane.
No, I'm brave. I'm the one finally standing up to you. You've infected Albert too. The town saw how he changed when he met you. And somehow, it was even worse when you left. You've got him addicted to you. People are dying. People are dying all because of you! Do you know how scared we all are?
Every time she said that, it was like a pinprick in my heart. I never knew I was so hated by other people. It's nothing new to me. You're not the hero, Sharon.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
You're doing a terrible thing, Sharon. Stop trying to justify yourself. It's one thing to have had no empathy for me when I lost my parents, but to look down on me and hate me, that's another. You guys are just jealous of me.
What? You're demented!
You just refuse to admit that me and Albert are good ones. He's the only one who defended me. So you better not fucking insult him.
Don't insult him? Do you have any idea how horrible of a person he is? He's just like you. But I know how to keep you both from hurting anyone else. And I'm starting with you. Albert finally gets to know what it feels like to lose someone he loves too.
殺されちゃうな、このままじゃ。The two big men behind Sharon nodded silently, then came towards me. No, get away from me! Damn, the rope is too tight. Come on, someone helps me. I closed my eyes in fear as I watched the two big men prepare to remove my clothes. Don't! Ben! Smack! 肉の潰れるような音。I can see the two big men kicked on the ground and passed out. あ、来た。
Well, looks like I got here just in time.
釘バット。The man in front of me made me feel more at ease. Albert!
Now you know I was right, don't you?
I nodded desperately and wept unconsciously because I was so relieved.
Sharon Murga. Nice to see you. Still fucking up people's lives today?
I have put up with this for so many years. Just for today.
Albert pulled a spiked bat from nowhere and put it against Sharon's neck.
Shut up. Before I kill you, I have a question. You don't seem to understand the definition of bullying. Putting trash in other people's lockers, writing insulting sentences on other people's desks, and ruining other people's gym clothes and textbooks is what you would call a little bit of bullying, right?
What's he talking about? Why didn't I notice anything? Then I remembered that my locker and table were always suddenly cleaned, and I blamed Albert for wiping off my locker's treasure stickers. ああ、いじめられる前にそれを隠蔽してたんだね、アルバートが。So he's been hiding these things for me.
What's your point?
I don't have a problem with bullying. What I have a problem with is your beloved Paul trying to drop a potted plant on her head.
そうだった。本格的に殺しに来てたんだね。
He was a little rat. You should thank me for curing the community of him. But instead, you're trying to get revenge on me. You've even kidnapped an innocent girl. You're really messed up, you know that? Anyways, Now it's just you and me.
Albert gave me a horrible look I'd never seen before, and I should have stopped him, but I didn't open my mouth.
I knew it would be like this. Do I really have no way to deal with
シャロン声が小さいんだよな。I felt the sounds of running coming from behind me and immediately reacted. Albert, watch out! I moved my body hard to knock Albert off his feet, but it was still too late. うちゃ。The man in the back stabbed Albert, and blood flowed from Albert's body. やられた。Albert! Albert sat on the floor in pain. The rope came off my body at some point, and immediately flew to his side. すごいね。なんでロープ解けたの？ Heart beating. No, no. Heart beating. No.
It hurts.
ホットチョコレートを飲ませれば回復するんじゃないの？ You can't hurt him.
I finally managed to hurt you. Now you know what pain is.
Heart beating. ってことは何？サンタ、クリスマスブッチャーはアルバートだったってことでいいの？でも主人公が見た謎のクリスマスハットと足音は何だったんだろうな。ただの幻聴だったのか。I looked at the wounds on Albert's back. The sounds around me began to fade. A red filter had been added to my eyes. They did this to him.
I'm okay. Don't worry.
He's okay.
Go ahead and think you're a hero. Either way, I'm gonna send you both to hell!
Mori? Mori! With her red eyes, the woman named Mori deflected the man's attack with her butt without saying a word. She hit the big man desperately with a strength not commensurate with her power. Don't hurt him! 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 Like a cyborg, she said repetitive words while attacking without stopping. 主人公がクリスマスブッチャーだったってこと。無意識の人格があったのか。She then hit the two men, knocked unconscious at the beginning. Several people's blood splattered on Mori, and she was covered in it, just like the butcher.
Shit! Get off of me! What's wrong with you? Get away from me!
As Sharon prepares to attack the undead Albert, Mori runs like the wind and knocks Sharon away. Don't hurt him, don't hurt him. これボイスに読ませる。
Self-voicing enabled. Molly, don't hurt him, 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 don't hurt him. Self-voicing disabled.
Thank you. She kept hitting Sharon and didn't stop even though she begged for mercy. No, please.
Don't hit me anymore.
Mori ignored her and was ready to keep fighting. Pop! あ、飛び出しちゃった。飛び出てはいけないものが。A needle stabbed Mori in the neck, causing Mori to stop instantly.
Alright. That's enough.
すっきりした顔してる。
Good girl. Go to sleep now.
ああ。
Oh, my blood. It really worked. It might be better to kiss you directly next time.
どういうこと？血を移植されたの？何かに感染させられたのか？アルバートウイルスに感染させられたのか？ Albert put the syringe out and let Mori fall into his arms.
You were
シ
worried
リンジ
about me,
か。
weren't you? This proves that I'm the most important person to you.
あれちょっと違うねこれ。
You were worried about me, weren't you?
あれちょっとセリフ違うねこれ。
This proves that I'm the most important person to you. Luckily, I've been working on my muscles, so the knife didn't go too deep. I can still carry you to bed easily. Don't worry. I'll take care of you. Just like I always have.
これグッドエンド？まあ続くのか。鳥の声さ、凄まじいよね。朝。The sun is so bright outside. I opened my eyes and tried to get up from the bed, but the muscles in my body hurt like hell.
Are you awake?
Albert was sleeping on the edge of the bed, holding my hand the whole time. Where am I? Looking at the tape on his face, the events of last night played out in my head like a walking night. My memory is still blurred, but the image of Albert being wounded is the only one that is very clear. But I immediately hugged the man before me, fearing he was just a hallucination on my part. Albert, oh thank God!
Careful! My back!
So sorry. How are you still alive? I thought you were dead.
Calm down. I'm stronger than you think.
But you were stabbed.
It was just a scratch.
No, Albert, no, I saw.
I'm fine. But now that my handsome face is scarred, will you ever be able to look at me the same?
傷ついてないけどね。Are you kidding me? You're still handsome. Just never mind. What happened after I passed out?
You don't remember anything?
Not at all. How did we get out of there?
I just stood up and fought back.
あ、覚えてないんだね、モリーは。自分が戦ってた記憶を。You idiot! Why didn't you just run away when you got hurt?
Because they didn't just hurt me, they hurt my baby.
Baby? Forget it. What happened afterward? What did they do to you?
How could they do anything to me? I was trained for stuff just like this as a child.
I almost forgot. As a descendant of the Klaus family, he grew up undergoing rigorous training alongside his older brother to ensure self-protection. まあね、そういう権力者は狙われやすいからね。
I got them out and handed them over to the police.
犯罪に巻き込まれやすいからね。そういう自分を守る護身術をマスターするんだね、子供の時に。Thank God you weren't injured again. I pressed a sigh of relief, but immediately felt self-conscious. I can't believe I trusted her of all people. You were right. I should have listened to you. I'm so sorry. This is all my fault.
How could it be your fault? That bitch crossed the line.
My heart vaguely tingles when I think about what Sharon said to me last night.
Are you okay?
覚えてんの？どこまで覚えてんの？ No, I am not okay. I'm not okay. I never knew someone could hate someone else as much as she did. I mean, she was willing to kill me, and even if it means she couldn't get away. Hey Albert, am I a terrible person? Is that why she hates me?
Of course not. Don't you even think that. You are the most gentle and kind person I have ever met. Even if you're a little naive, that just makes you cuter. Don't you dare start acting like what she said was true. She's just jealous of you. Humans are so ugly. Except me.
こいつ人間なの？人間じゃないの？もしかして。Albert, I forgot everything that happened here after my parents died. Why didn't you tell me what happened before?
I don't want you to get hurt.
Nobody said that's your job. I had a right to know.
I don't care if it's my job. The only thing I care about is your feelings. I just want you to smile at me.
He said with a relaxed look, as if it was a matter of course.
Besides, as a member of the Claus family, it would be a dishonor if I couldn't even protect the people beside me.
But why? Why me?
Because you are the most important person in my life.
What? Oh, come on, Albert. Enough of that already.
I'm serious. I've loved you since the moment I saw you. You're the only one that matters to me.
The temperature on my face gradually rose.
Hey, look at me.
まあ最初から分かってたことだけどな。
Do I look like I'm joking?
Albert's eyes looked straight at me. I am sure that he was not joking.
'Cause I'm not. I never joke about this.
Why? What could you possibly love about me?
All of it.
He came close to me.
I love the way you look. I love the way you smell.
Smell?
I love the way you speak to me, the way you make hot chocolate for me, the way you comfort me.
ホットチョコレートがポイント高かったんだろうね。
And now
髪
that
の
I've
毛もホッ
told
ト
you
チョコレ
how
ー
I
トみたい
feel,
な髪の色してるしな。だから好きになったんじゃない？
do you love me too?
選択肢出るか。He leaned close to my ear and whispered. My brain was instantly softened into a cotton flower.
Answer me.
Yeah. キプサイ。ベストエンド目指すぞ。I answered without hesitation and knew my mind better than I thought. I do like Albert a lot.
Really? I'm so happy! God, you look so cute.
Albert moved his body back to the bed and looked at me with joy.
In that case, let's go out on our date on Christmas Eve. Shall we?
8.
Uh-huh. I want our first date to be one to remember. Sounds like a plan, right?
Wait, this is going way too fast.
What? How? We're in a relationship. That's not too hard to understand, is it?
My brain is again in disarray, unable to say half a word.
Well, looks like my baby needs some time to digest.
でもなんか疑問が残るけどね。なんか血液をなんとかしたみたいなさ話が出てたけど。He gently stroked my reddened face with a smug smile.
I'll give you some time to think. You'll need all the rest you can get if you want to be ready
吸
by
血鬼かなん
Christmas.
かなのこの人。
You just stay here and get that rest.
Where are you going?
I need to deal with some things.
怪我の治りも早いしな、異常にこの人。だって刺されてたもんね。なんで動けんのっていう。
What, you
人間じゃない
already
ん
miss me?
Albert looked surprised and happy as if he had heard something unique.
This is getting harder and harder by the minute. Are you trying to seduce me? It's working. What should I do? What should I do? No, I really don't want to leave you. But I must.
Albert gave me a light kiss on the forehead.
I'll be back soon. Be a good girl and wait for me. If you need anything, just tell Greg or call me. Bye-bye.
Okay. I watched Albert's figure disappear behind the door, my heart still beating fiercely because of what had just happened. So we are now a couple? Before I came here, I didn't expect to go this far with him. I thought we would always be a little closer than friends. Although I did have a crush on him, I didn't think Albert would have such strong feelings for me. Not to mention that he had done so much for me. I would like to do something for him if I could. What did he mean when he said he liked what I did for him? ああ。昨日のことね。I decided to walk around the house to clear my mind. Although my body still hurts, walking around a little should be fine. まだ続くんだな、話は。これ一旦セーブして、また次回ということで。